Good morning and welcome to this fantastic Saturday morning here on Crafters TV. I'm Corrine Robinson and I'm here today in the presenting slot in our kitchen instead of being over there in our demonstration area. So I'm going to be with you here for our first two shows today. So we've got our Play Your Craft Right and we've got our Masterclass show. Now, because I'm over here, I can't be over there. So, over in the other corner, we have my friend, Debbie. Good morning.
Good morning, Corrine. This is really weird. This is really weird. Do you know what? It's lovely, though, because we never get to work together. So this is an absolute treat this Saturday morning.
We've been chatting away, haven't we?
We've been literally non-stop.
Yeah, non-stop.
Since we saw each other. So, literally, we're just having a great catch-up. It's going to be a great day. We've got loads lined up for you. Do you want me to give you a sneaky peek now?
That'd be good. What are we doing today?
So, we've got all sorts on the show, and coming up later on at the masterclass we've got the masculine make show, which is always a really I like touching on those.
Yes,
I like going into that. I'm just thinking touching on the masculine side, but it is nice to do that because we're always thinking about, like, you know, with your flowers and your
put a bow on it, put a butterfly on it, put a flower on it.
It's nice to go a little bit to the other side, which is I don't know about you, Corrine, but I always struggle with a mail card. Always struggle with a mail card. So it's really nice that we're going to have a full show dedicated to the masculine side of things, which I just think is great. But we've got loads of fantastic products on the show as well. Some that it's been my first time working with some of them, so I'm really excited. And one of my favourites that we're going to kickstart things with is this punch.
Oh yes,
punch
tag, the tag punch.
Yeah, a tag and punch set with stamps on there as well. And this is a really useful. Talk about this a lot just lately. This last week I have been anyway about useful things to have in your crafty stash. This is one of them. Something that punches out your tags instantly, and I just love them. And you come in a variety of different sizes as well, which I just think is really fabulous. So we've got the punches on the show. Then possibly, in fact, I'm going to say it, my favourite stamps of the year so far, the animals with attitude.
Yes.
I adore these. They are such good fun. And again, lots of lovely fun characters that I know Corrine's going to go through and show you all the different fun characters. The sloth, I think, is one of my favourites.
They are brilliant.
I just love them.
And again, they're going to work so well for your masculine cards as well, aren't they? They are brilliant.
Absolutely. And then we've got some frame sentiments as well. So this is a lovely one, a little bottle tag. Don't know what size of bottle that they were thinking when they made this one, though, Corrine, because that's a huge bottle. I'm thinking more of a can.
Yes,
can of lager, can of beer. So a lovely set of sentiments, frame sentiments that I think will be really useful again. And I love the shape and the design of these. They're absolutely fabulous. We've got some swing cards that we've got as well. So swing dies, should I say, with the hexagon and the circle shape, which is a very easy mechanism, a very easy worker die that enables you to create this kinetic movement with ease each and every single time. And then lastly, we've got the fabulous Autumn Blessings collection too that we'll be covering later on in the masterclass, which I just think, I love.
I don't know much about this collection. I'm going to be interested to see this. It looks lovely. I love the colour tones in it.
Colour tones,
really useful.
And you can use masculine ways as well. So it's a really lovely day we've got lined up for you. And then they told me we've got games to play. I haven't been here on a Saturday for a while. I've got a few lined up, but I've completely forgotten about the game until Johnny said it. I was like, oh. I am competitive. Corrine, I am competitive.
I've heard.
But I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish, I'm not going to lie. Competitive but rubbish. So we'll see.
We'll be competitive and rubbish together. I think we're going to match each other. Right, now, let's do all the little bits that we've got to do first. So, the most important thing I want to tell you today is we've got a code for you. We've got a really special code. Now, there you go, you can see it down there on the bottom of your screen. It's a one-use code, so build your baskets carefully. And if you spend £5, €5, you're going to, £40, sorry, if you spend £40, $40, €40, you're going to get a £5 discount if you use the code, just as it's written on the bottom, June 5 off. Really easy to remember. We're in June, you're going to get £5 taken off. Really, really easy. So build your baskets, get above that £40, euro, dollar, and then we're going to knock you an extra £5 off. So I mean, if you're already a platinum member, and I tell you, there are already some here at 70% off, then you get your platinum discount, then you get your £5 off. Well, we're nearly giving it to you, aren't you? So apparently, now we do these weekend super savers, which are absolutely amazing deals. So this is, everybody's going to get the same, so I'm not disclosing anything that would be as a surprise, but what you're going to get for your £19.98 or $27.98, you're going to buy your rocker blocks. Now I will confess, until about 10 days ago, I was a bit scared of the rocker blocks, and then I just bit the bullet and had a go, and you know what? I am so impressed. I am so impressed by how well they stamp. The perfect impression that I'm getting first time. Now, I think it's also important that you have the full range, because I found that with some stamps, your smaller stamps, I wasn't getting a good impression with the big rocker block. I needed to take it down to the smaller rocker block because they worked a lot better. So by having this full range of 6 rocker blocks, you're going to be able to stamp absolutely all of your stamps. So you're going to buy those $19.98 or $27.98, which I think is a fantastic price for those anyway. But what we're going to give you is £40 or $60 worth of stamps for free. Now, you get a lot of stamps for £40, so it's equivalent of saving 70%. You're going to get this gorgeous, beautiful lilies, absolutely fantastic. Just think of all the colouring techniques you're going to be able to do with these. You've got your fancy apron accessories, which again I think are really, really going to be good. You've got mother, you've got father, but you've got birthday, you know, you've got all, and you're happy, and all of those, you're with love, all of the things that you're going to be finding really, really useful. You've got your celebration sentiments, which are, again, I love this, every word comes in 2 fonts, so, you know, your birthday is in 2 fonts, so again, really useful. 20 stamps in there, and 14p stamps for the busy camping accessories. Again, some really, really fun stamps that you're going to be able to use. You've got a 9p set here with your peony blooms. So you've got the beautiful peony, and then again, some gorgeous sentiments all the way around the edge. And all of these are going to fit on your rocker blocks perfectly. Look at these textures, the village textures. You're going to be able to really make your own backings on the backing papers on these. You know, add texture, add dimension to your projects. So 7-piece in there, and this a 26-piece stamp set from the garden party. It is the happy summertime sentiment. So you've got your birthday, you celebrate, all of those invited. Then you've got your numbers and your ordinals and everything that you might like. So that is £40 or $60 worth of stamps that you're going to get for free when you buy your rocker blocks. And if you've never used a rocker block, just jump in and have a go, and you really will be impressed, because like I say, I have used the stamping platform for all the years that I have stamped, so I was just a little bit, I had a bit of trepidation, but now I've actually had a go, I'm converted. So the first demo that our lovely Debbie is going to show us is with the tag punch and the stamps. So you're going to get these. So you're getting the punch, you're getting 7 stamps, and you're going to get 30 metres of jute twine. So you've got everything that you need from here. Now, I've done these on shows, and they are super useful. So you get your, is it 1, 1.5 and 2 inch, or is it, yes, I think that's right, 1.5, 1.5, 2 and 2.5 inches. That's right. Get it the right size. Yes. Those are your tags. Now, the clever thing is the one punch, and Debbie's going to show you how to do it. One punch will punch all 3 sizes, and you can see they nest up brilliantly. And then you're going to have the most amazing sentiments. I love these sentiments. So the first one is best gift ever. I should know I bought it. Now that is very often that's my motto when I'm buying gifts. If I like it, I like to give it, if you know what I mean. So if I think if it's something that I would be happy to receive, I'm happy to give it to someone. A special gift you never knew you wanted. So that's our second stamp. Third one is, this is exactly what you did not ask for. This is for you, but I wish it was mine. Again, that's my attitude to gifting. If it's something that I really, really would have liked, I'm sure that the recipient's going to like it. Let me come the right way. I hate presents, said no one ever. And then, well, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, I love that. It's just, you know, you can get some sort of quite irony on these as well, can't you? And then finally, warning, the contents of this package may be awesome. So how about those? Those are all of the stamps that you're going to get. Now you're going to get these today, and you're going to get them with an amazing 20% discount on these. So instead of paying £40.91, you're going to pay £32.70 or $46.80. But look at that platinum price right down there, £26.16 or £37.44. These are just going to take your projects to the next level. They're really good, really, really fun stamps. And Debbie, what are we going to make with them?
Do you know what I love about these is the fact is that it's a very useful tag and punch set, stamp set, because those stamps will work independently away from that tag.
Yeah.
The tag will work independently away from the stamps. Bring them both together, you've got a really good fun stamp set there that you've just heard Corrine reads through some of them. I think they're absolutely fabulous. But it means it's the adding touches, so it could be a gift tag round a package that you're making that's just that finishing touch. You could be making your own. We do lots of templates, we do lots of dies and boxes. I think Craig did a box making masterclass the other day. All those little things need a little tag when you're gifting to someone. So this is going to be that perfect one for it. And I love the idea that we've brought it back into what I call good old-fashioned crafting. Things that you'll know, Corrine, because you've been crafting a long time as well. But when I first started, before I started with die cutting machine, punches were things that I used on a daily basis when I crafted.
Yeah.
And I love the idea that we brought it into this form, and the fact that we've given you 3 different sizes on there that you can get tagging away with. But this is where you can just be adding. I'm going to show you a few more samples before I show you how easy it is to use. Because at the end of the day, a tag's a tag. If our Joe would tell you he loves tags, he's absolutely obsessed. In fact, I have a feeling that he's been involved in this somewhere down the line, because he talks about tags all the time. But absolutely fabulous. Onto your gift boxes, you add your lovely tag onto there. And again, you can see just by keeping it really plain and simple, that finishing touch with the twine, because we've got the twine there as well. Is the twine with the deal? Or
It is.
Yes,
it is.
I thought it
30
was,
metres.
Yeah. Because again, make your boxes, make it really simple, add your tag onto it, and you've got something really quite fabulous. Then you've got your other gift ideas. I mean, we've got some fabulous papers later on in the show as well. But all of these things, and again, simply just keep it as a tag. Mix them up and have them, in a box somewhere, that when you've got a present to wrap, you've got a finishing touch there. I love that.
We had a viewer yesterday, she made 1,000 bookmarks. Where was she up to? Did she say she's done 300, hadn't she? I think it was. She was at 2 yesterday. She had 1,000 to do. But the 500 girls, 500 boys, and she was giving them to a local bookstore to give to children disadvantaged children.
Wow.
They were fantastic. She sent us some pictures. But with this punch, you could punch the top of your bookmark really, really easily.
Do you know, I was just going to say that, because that's exactly what you could do. Have them as bookmarks, because I love the idea. I love books. I love reading books. Absolutely, you could have it as a bookmark, or you could gift it to someone. Maybe a little book voucher on the back and attach it to the back. What a lovely idea that is. I'm so impressed with that. 1,000.
1,000.
1,000. Dear me.
Using her MIDI to do it.
No way. Yeah. Really? A minute? She must... How long
MIDI.
has it taken her? Did you say she's into 300?
She's done 300 and she wanted to get to 500. And then she had another 500 to do. And half of boys and half of girls. She sent us some pictures, they were lovely.
Oh, that is just, honestly, it is amazing. Yeah. And what a lovely thing for someone to do as well. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. And all for the aid of the kids. I just think that is so sweet. It really is. Yeah. Now, this tag punch could not be any easier to use. And I'm just going to, in fact, I'll hold it this way so you can see it. Because all you need to do is snip your cardstock, whatever it is. I've just taken some of our multi-purpose cardstock and I've already cut mine down to size. But you've got the 3 choices of the 1.5, the 2 inches and the 2.5. And it's all here in these little grooves. So you can see, and if I tell you what I'll do, I think I'll just grab hold of my guillotine, grab hold of some all-purpose cardstock, and show you how easy it is to do, to literally, and this is with any of your cardstock, Corrine, going into that 1.5 mark. And this is when you can then start to make your tags as small as you want, as large as you want, because there's no finishing line. It's just the tag that cuts out the top part and the rest is down to you.
How about belly bands to go around your projects, because you can put them on either end? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep, spot on. That is just, honestly, a really good idea. And then we're going to go in at that 2 inch. So we've got a 2 inch one. And then we're going in at the 2.5. So if I show all 3 different sizes, just so you can get an idea of how easy this is to do, and we'll punch each one out. So your 1.5 one, you're just going to align, and it tells you just align in that little groove. Now, if you find that you've gone a little bit over, sometimes I do, all you need to do is just grab your guillotine back and snip that back down until it sits into that groove, or that aligned up perfectly. So I'm just going to go a little tad underneath. Look at the length of this one. Corrine, I'm going big with this one. I weren't meaning to do it this size. But literally line that up. It now fits in perfectly. Take your cardstock and push it to the very end. It's like with any punch. Push it to the very end. And then, and I'm going to try and do this so you can see this. You can hold it in your hand, or you can just rest it onto your glass mat. I normally hold it with my hand, but just to show you how easy it is, and you get that lovely punched detail out. It's got a lovely embellished detail around there as well. Yeah. So you've got a nice, I mean, straight away, that is a bookmark.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
At the top, twine, whatever you're ready
exactly.
to go.
And then we've got the next one, which I think was was it the 2 that I did? Yeah. Yeah, the 2. So we'll go in with that 2. We'll align that up. Push it up to the very end. And again, if I'm going to try and do it, very difficult when you're on air, because I have to push pressure down on both hands. But again, you've got your tag perfectly formed. Perfect. And then the last one, did I say it was the 2.5? Yeah, that's my 2.5 one. Yeah. Exactly the same. And then punch that down. And it gives you that crisp, just a tad over there. But you can see again, lovely, cut perfectly. So you've got your 3 different sizes. It's so honestly.
And they nest perfectly on top of each other.
Yeah, they do, yes. If I'd have done those in contrasting colours, you can see. If you wanted to have a multiple layered one with lots of, look at that, you just literally, and then put your twine through and you've got a 3 size tag one, if that's what you were doing. And you could cut into the same size as well. But I want to, well, actually, you've just seen me do it, so I'm not going to show you. I've got one at a 2-inch one in a fairly large one, and then I've got one that I've cut down to a little one as well. And again, it's just all about how you're going to finish your project. Are you going to turn it into a card? Are you going to turn it into a bookmark? Or are you just going to simply turn it into a lovely tag? And that's all I'm going to do with this. Now, I am going to use my stamping platform, Corrine, for this. Just, it's my personal preference. Yes. But I'm just going to hold that down at the top and the bottom, and then we get to choose.
Yeah. And all of the, I think all of the sentiments fit on all size tags, don't they? Some
every single one.
They're more naturally fit to some than others, but they should all fit on all of the tags. Which is
absolutely. They will. Brilliant. Oh, look, you can tell someone's been using that one. Bit of bright pink going off there. Let's just make sure before I do that it hasn't been. Oh, look at that, Corrine. Who can we blame? Who can we blame for leaving the... Look at that, the dirty devils. Shall we blame Craig? Did you see Charlotte then? Craig. No question of a doubt, straight there. Craig, I'm going to get it a little clean. Normally when I'm not here, Karen, it's me that they blame.
Oh, I've never heard them blame me, Debbie.
Have you not? No. Wait, if they say mess or anything else like that, John always blames me for everything. But it does. I'm just going to give that a little clean, because I don't want pink. I wanted black. However, let's not worry too much. So this is actually, I'm going to have the other one for this one, because I'm going to have best gift ever. I should know I bought it. I love that one. That's a nice one. I've just had that a minute ago in my hand. Where did I put it? That's the.
I just saw you open the pack.
I did, yeah.
It's still in the pack, is it not? No,
is it not? Oh. Yes, it was. It was still in the pack. Dearie me.
Have you had enough coffee yet this morning?
No, I've got one here at the side of me. And I came up really early, because I came up early today. I'm up here for 9 o'clock, and then I'm thinking, why are the doors locked? Nobody were here. No, and then I'm thinking, that's very unusual. There's always somebody here from 9 o'clock. Completely forgetting my bearings a little bit. It's been a busy week, Corrine.
You forgot it was Saturday, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I forgot it was Saturday. And obviously there's a big thing going off later on. Have you already mentioned it?
No.
I'll not mention it then.
Later on this afternoon, we have Sarah and Ben will be in doing the HSN takeover.
Yes.
So there we go. So it's all set up out there, isn't it?
It's set up beautifully.
A busy evening.
But because we've got blackouts on the windows, I couldn't see it, so I was rattling on the door, trying to get in, knock, 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 knock. I'm thinking, who can I ring at this time? So I'm stood there thinking, oh, it'll be fine. There's somebody going to be along in a minute. 40 minutes later, I was starting to panic. I'm thinking, there's got to be someone around. So I was messaging everybody, and then she went, it's Saturday, and they started a little bit later on Saturday. I'm like, I could have had a lie-in. I could have had a lie-in.
Yes, I knew about that. Do you know what? I love this. sometimes we are not allowed to forget things. So we've got some lovely, lovely messages here.
Aww.
So we've got Rachel on socials. Good morning, Rachel. So we've got Jules Gordon says, hi, everyone. Sarah Brown says, hello, sending you crafty hugs from Melbourne, Australia. She's already on the couch watching. We've got Linda Armstead, Debbie Mills, Mary Reno, Janet Pope, Jennifer Smith. We've got Trinidad, Maine, California.
Trinidad?
Then we've got Maria down in Devon. Hope you're all well. And Gillian says, I put an order in yesterday, treating myself for my birthday today. So happy birthday. Congratulations to Gillian. But then we've got Sandra Dundas on YouTube says, OK, it's a girly takeover. Anything inside out today? No, Sandra, my dress is on the right way round.
Oh, did you? Have you had... I did the other day.
2 hours I was on air with my dress inside out on Thursday. Yeah. I'll show you the video of the point when I realised.
So you had your dress on inside. See, mine I got away with. Mine, nobody could tell because I had a little black, do you know, like a little black cardigan, black one. And when I went in to go and talk to Johnny and Charlotte went, you know, you've got your cardigan on it inside out. We're like, uh-oh. I had no idea. Thankfully, I got away with it.
I spotted it 4 minutes into the show and had to do the rest of the show. Because I decided that it just wasn't fair on Ben if I'd have gone off camera to change my dress. And I'm forgetting there's a spy camera, isn't there? They'd have all seen everything, so I just carried on. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to forget that one. So, thank you, Sandra. Yes, my dress is on the right way round. I was very careful to check this morning.
Oh, bless you. Oh, yeah. How did you not know your dress was inside out?
You couldn't, it was hard to tell. But the fact that it had a tag flapping, down the side.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
oh, was it? Oh, no.
Apparently, they all saw you with your
dress. I thought you were waving bye-bye to me.
Apparently, the other night, when Debbie set off, her dress was hanging out of the car. And they've just said, Charlotte was waving at her to try and tell her. Debbie's just said, I thought they were waving goodbye to
waving
me.
Bye-bye?
No, they were waving to tell you for the next 4.5 hours, your dress was hanging out of the car.
Oh, no, that's that flappy dress. It's a lovely dress, but it's so flappy. It's got too many layers. It's a beautiful dress, and I love wearing it, but oh my days.
Well, have a look at it when you have a look, 'cause it might be a bit mucky down one side.
I have put it in washer. It's gone in washer, so it's okay. Oh dear, I tell you, we women, what are we like?
I know.
I keep calling it the brain fog. It is brain fog, I'm telling you. Now you can see me two beautiful gifts all ready now to be able to decorate up. I'm going to keep it really simple for this one because I'm just going to bring in one of my outliners. You'll find our outliners on the website, and I'm going to do a little bit of faux stitching around both of those.
Oh, it makes a lovely effect, that, doesn't it, faux stitching?
It is, yeah, and it just you're not having to do too much to it, to be fair. And there's lots of different stitches you can do. You can do your little crisscrosses. Keep your stitches, especially if you're hand sewing like me. Little, big, medium.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think the best effect is when you don't take too long.
Yes, yeah,
you know, when
exactly.
you just go for it and you just draw it and you just do. I think sometimes people can try to be too precise, and then it doesn't look like a hand stitch. That is fast. I'm quite impressed with the speed with which you do those.
Well, it's not like me normally. I am one of those that takes me time, but yeah, it's like you said. It just finishes it off. And
it does.
Don't make it. Don't make it too difficult for yourself. Make it easy. But again, I'm just going to go around. Jan has a fancy faux stitch. She's got a really, really lovely way with her faux stitching.
Oh, does she? Oh,
yeah, you'll have to ask her to show you because it just looks really lovely how she does it.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at how she does that then.
And then just finish that off.
Just edges it again,
yeah, it just gives it a little edge. I mean, you take your inks to it and things like that if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, what inks have we got handy that I could do a little bit with? I might do a little bit of splashy. Let me grab the water reactive ones. Shall we keep it manly? Shall we keep these masculine? Let's think of some colours. Well, it's masculine day, producer Johnny. Absolutely. So I'm going to go with
you're going to go something like your parakeet or your blue Blues and yellows.
I've gone with a honey pot and blue.
Oh,
they
they're
look quite nice together.
They are.
And not too masculine, but of course you can do it. And I'm just going to pop a little bit just down onto my mat, and then a couple onto there, and I'll just pick a little bit up with my paintbrush. Well, I've got to find the paintbrush first.
They're clean. The ones in the pot I cleaned last night for you.
Oh, you are a superstar. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a splashy technique. So look at this. This is posh. What's this bit lid on?
It means you can't tip it over. Apparently a crafter bought those for Michelle because she spilt her water.
What is she like? I thought I were bad. And I'm always dropping things. It happens a lot to me. Now, I'm using our water reactives and I'm just giving it a little bit of and I'm literally just doing this random because I quite like this technique sometimes. Just pick a little bit up.
I was teaching Ben, because he did the craft along with me yesterday. I was teaching Ben how to do splats, but we were both getting it in it went all over the table, but it cleared up afterwards.
I bet he's enjoying himself, isn't he, with the craft alongs?
He did. He was really chuffed with the box that he made.
Oh, you have to show me. I'll have to have a little look. I think I saw a little bit on the social pages. He did a good job.
He did. He did an excellent job.
He calls himself the clunky. Wait a minute.
Clunky crafter.
Clunky crafter.
Not chunky crafter.
Dear me, I've given him a new name. Clunky crafter. I think he's really good.
He is.
He is.
And he kept presenting the show all the way. I said to him that it was really impressive because he was crafting and presenting at the same time.
Never.
Yeah. So
now that's a skill.
It is.
That is a skill. I have all on concentrating crafting and talking at the same time, let alone presenting. Doesn't that look lovely? I've just having that little bit finished. So again, I'm just going to finish that off, and I'm just going to speed the process up because I don't think actually, I can plug it in. Let me just plug this in.
Dry them off a little bit.
Yeah, just dry it off a little bit because otherwise, if you do this by lifting it, it bleaches the colour out. So I'm going to just give it a little dry. I can never hear when I've got this gun on because it is so loud.
I know. They're lovely colours though. They work really well. We were saying yesterday, your blue, your yellow and your pink seems to be the go-to ones every time, aren't they?
Yes.
Really lovely colours.
It's nice to sometimes do something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tried yesterday, I did a pale blue, so the baby blue with, I think it was like a pink. And I mixed them together. They look really nice.
Really nice.
They were nice, yeah, just a little sentiment that I did, stamped it out with.
Yeah.
Talking of stamps, these are stamps, and you could be doing things like that with your pigment ink pads and adding your clear embossing powder.
Oh yeah,
and give it your enamel finish instead. That would look nice.
Or your ombre effect by putting one colour at the top and one colour at the bottom. Ombre effect.
Ombre effect, yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad I've had to turn that off. I can't hear a thing with it on. Literally, I feel like I've gone completely deaf. Right, so let's just add now. Where's this? Can you see? Oh, a twine. A lovely twine, and I'm going to have these together. This is exactly what you did not ask for, but it's the best gift ever. I should know I bought it. So we'll put those two together. But again, I'm not going to make anything fancy. I've got something planned later on in the masculine show. So we'll do a finished project. I'm going to do a bottle. It's because it's Father's Day coming up, so I thought I'm going to kill two birds with one stone because I always buy my dad something, his favourite tipple. Yeah, he gets it every time. But I needed a tag. So I thought, and a bottle tag. So I thought, I'll do that in the demo. Just kill two birds with one stone. That's the thing to do. So I'm threading my twine up there, and I'm just going to push that through because I sometimes like that effect with the twine. But again, you've got yourself a couple of little tags. Very easy, very quick to put together. We've just heard that lovely story of, what was the lady's name? Did you remember the lady's name that did the 300 tags?
Oh, no, I can't remember. I know it's really... Was it Betty? It might have been Betty. I wonder if I can... we'll try and go through the comments from yesterday and see if we can see them. But yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Well, it is, and that just shows you, I mean, you can batch make and you can make these. And I would be making lots of these and popping them in my little, I've got like a little box of flowers, butterflies, that are already pre-cut, pre-die cut, pre-coloured and everything else, so that when I want to add something, I just pick it out there. I would be definitely doing that with these and getting those ready. And I mean, I did a very quick, simple, nothing elaborate there, just a little bit of a splashy background technique with some stamping on there, which again, it just shows you how quick and easy they are. But think about other things that you can stamp onto. So there's things like acetate. Imagine a lovely acetate gift like tag, and then heat emboss it. That would look lovely. That would look beautiful. What about vellum?
Yes.
What about using the gilding flakes, you know, the liquid glue, and stamping your stamp onto your project and gilding flakes?
That would look lovely.
So there's lots of different, I don't want you to think about all the ways that you can, you know, put things on top, because, you know, that bit we know. We know what we're going to add a tag to. I want you to think about how and what you're going to stamp onto, what you're going to punch with, what materials you're going to punch with, what is it? I've just used multi-purpose cardstock here, but I want you to think about all those other different things that you can do as well.
Perfect.
A great deal on a fabulous sponge. And this is a super strong, sturdy.
It really is.
It's not one of those little flimsy things that break after a couple of minutes. This is a proper one that's going to last you years, and I do mean that. And it's great that you've got those 3 different sizes, and it's great that you can not only just have it as a tag, but have it as a bookmark as well. So a great, great idea.
If you want that though, that today is £32.70 or $46.80. But then again, that platinum price is going right down there. Look at that, £26.16 or $37.44. Put a little bit more in your bag, get it up to your £40, euros or dollars, and we're going to give you an extra £5 off with that code. Remember, June 5 off. Really easy to remember, I'm sure you can. Right, now, Debbie, are you ready for the first round of our game?
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, let me grab my board.
We'll get your whiteboard. So, they're going to have to make... I'm Facebook. I'm going to write it on the top of here because I do that. So, I'm Facebook. Debbie is YouTube. So, whoever one of us wins, we're going to do 2 rounds of 5. 1 round now, and then we're going to do a demo, and then we'll do another one. We will then pick 5 winners. So our lovely Rachel, who's doing socials today, will get us 5 winners. Apparently, they're anagrams. Anagrams of paper pads. Now, please excuse the spelling. Even though all the letters are on the screen, we could still go wrong. Yes, Debbie, I know. I know you. I feel your pain.
Rubbish at paper pad. You watch me. You come and watch us all the time, and everybody will say, "Where did you get that paper pad from?" And I'm like, I can't remember. Oh,
right.
No.
Okay. So should we have a look at the first one?
Go on then.
Go on then.
Oh,
right.
No. Oh Lord in heaven.
Ooh.
What on earth? Is this 1 word or 2 or
1 word?
What the hecky thump?
Right, apparently C is the first letter.
Wait a minute. I've just got to try and spell this. Oh no, this is not right. I don't know how to spell this. I'm going to write these out here because I don't know how to spell this. I know how to say it, but I don't know how to spell it.
I don't know all the paper pads. Oh, come on.
That one and that one. So I've got that, but then that one.
Oh,
that one.
Lynn's got it, apparently. Marcia's got it.
I think I have, but I think I might have spelled it. I think I might have spelt it wrong.
So this is a collection as well.
Yeah, I think I've got it. Oh God, look at the state of that. That don't look right. Right, I think I've got it.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen this because it's not. Is this an old one?
I'm thinking this might be before you started with us. So I think who did this quiz?
I don't know.
Because I'm just altering my mic because I've just knocked it off my dress. I do apologise. But I think poor Corrine is all I'm going to say, because I don't think you've worked with this one before, Corrine.
Oh, it's gone. Can I see it one more time and then I might be.
It's how to spell it.
I think I might have heard just a minute. Yeah.
Corrine. Corrine. Just give you a little helping hand, Corrine.
I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I don't know if I've spelt it right, but I've panicked. Right, okay.
Chinoiserie.
Chinoiserie, yes. Came to
I don't know how you spell it. I think I might have spelled...
Chin. Oh, I spelt it right.
Get me? I think I've nearly done it right. Nearly done that right.
Right,
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, 1-1. Oh, I can do that one, I think. Oh, no.
What the? Is this 1 word?
Yeah.
What? Charlotte, have you done this?
I thought it was nitwits, but there's no N.
No, I was looking at that and then I'm thinking, oh, I know this one. I think I've got it right. Johnny. I gave the first clue. Don't you be getting any more clues. Not that I'm competitive.
Have you seen the face on the back of your board?
No. Who's done that?
You can.
Who's done these? Who's got a nose like that? That's not my nose, by the way. Look, profile. That's not my nose.
I'm not going to win this game, am I? Oh, apparently quite a lot of people have got. Rhiannon's got it. Suzette's got it.
Debbie's got it. It's hard, isn't it? It's like, do you play countdown, Corrine?
No, can't do it.
Me neither, because I can't do it.
The pressure, as soon
The
as
conundrums, forget it.
No, as soon as that clock goes, all I'm doing is counting the seconds. No, I've not got anything I can't. I can get wits, but I can't do it.
Positivity. Positivity.
Oh, yes, I was nowhere near. Nowhere near. Didn't even see that. No. So you've got 2-1.
These are hard. Oh, dear Lord. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, wait a minute. Charlotte, have you done this? Have you done this game? You big fibber, you. You big fibber. You've done this game. I saw you in that room the other day, busy playing away. I bet you were doing this, weren't you? I knew it. I knew it. Yes, when you look at it, and it's... I went with the first word, not the second. It was the first word that I got. And only because it's one of my favourites, this paper pad. I absolutely love this paper pad. I think it's before you... I'm pretty sure, though, again, I feel a little bit sorry for Corrine here, because not that I'm... even though I'm competitive...
You like to be fair?
I like to be fair. And I feel a little bit sorry for you, because I think this, again, was a launch before you joined us.
Yeah.
And it's hard, can I just tell you, because we have hundreds
of paper pads.
Hundreds, which is why I nearly had a meltdown when they told it we were anagram game with paper pads, because I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to remember all of them. Have you got it?
No.
Are we ready?
I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near.
Oh, sorry. I'll shut up. I'm not trying to throw... I'm not trying to... Zip. I'll not say any more.
You see,
Can I just tell you?
Just a minute.
Oh.
Is that...
we had a cocktail game with Joe once. Oh my God, Corrine, I don't know cocktails because I don't drink them, and he knew them all. And the fact of the matter is, it were all anagrams. I were like, and the worst thing was, they put all the words together. So do you know, like one, they didn't even separate them. They didn't even give me an helping chance.
I've got the first bit.
Good. There you go.
Oh.
Are we revealing?
Just a minute. I know you've got it, so I can keep it. I can't.
30 seconds. Have we gone up in time? Yeah, I didn't know we'd gone up in time. We need 30 seconds on these games. It's very harsh.
Vintage Alec?
Vintage what?
No.
Now I can reveal, because I think she's just twigged. Vintage lace.
Vintage lace, I got it. I can't do anagram, so it's 3-2. Right. I should know that. I should have seen that. I just couldn't see the lace word. Ooh.
It is hard, and I don't know about you, but I struggle when words are mixed up.
Yeah.
In my head, I just can't get them right.
Come on then.
Oh, good God. Satan
Zintec.
What on earth? 2 words? What? I think it's before my time. No, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to write it down just on here, because I'm
Lauren Miller apparently is on it. She's on it all the time.
Who is?
Lauren Miller. She's there. She's got it. First one
right,
in
so I've got my second word, but it's the... Oh, if I said it was Leanne's, if I give you a clue, what have you got in your hand there, Mrs?
Sorry, no. None of them.
Was she Googling?
I'm not Googling, I promise.
Paper pads?
I'm not, no. I've only had 3 comments come through. My phone stopped.
So I was just going to say, it's Leanne's favourite. It was her favourite. Can I say Christmas? Can I give you an helping hand? Christmas. It was a favourite Christmas one that she did. She talks about it a lot. And honestly, it's a lot easier than it thinks. Once you get, I did the second one first. That ink tech I thought was going to be really difficult, but now I think I'm doing all right with this one at the minute. Have we got another game though? Another round. Is this the 4th of 5? Have I got everyone right up to now?
You have up to now.
This is not like me, Corrine. Let me just tell you, I don't normally get them all right. Oh God, is it? I think have I got black thing on my chin?
All right. Okay.
I'm sure 30 seconds are up by now. I'm sure 30 seconds are up. Are they up? Have you wrote it?
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Santa's Kitchen.
Santa's Kitchen.
Yay!
Literally. No, I've never heard of it.
I bet you were thinking Santa's Kitchen. It's like recipes for cookie doughs and shortbread, and it was one of Leanne's favourites. Because it reminisced for her a time of baking and cooking, because she's really fabulous.
Oh, is she?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly. So it was one of her favourite collections that she did.
Right, last one in this round, in this half round.
And this is a paper pad. Oh my days. You have got to be kidding me.
We both know this one, we both know.
Oh, no way. I ain't got a clue. That is really,
right,
really
Miller,
hard.
Can you get this one?
This is 2 words. Is this 2 words, Charlotte? Oh, Johnny, harsh. Charlotte, can I give you a clue, Johnny? No.
No.
Nope.
Charlotte, go on.
Come on, give us a clue. What? Huh? Oh, I know that then. I know the first word. Oh my God, that's a tough second word. Oh, right, has anybody got this? Wait a minute, I'm just going to write it out because I'm not sure if I've spelt that right, but I think that's, I think that's the first one. What's that second word?
Is this an old paper pad?
It's got to be before my time, surely. No? Charlotte, can we have a first clue? First letter, second word. What? We've got first word, Johnny, but parent is not first word. We've both got the first bit, we can't get the second. So I'm just going to write it down because I can't do it sometimes looking at the screen. So I'm just going to write it on my board. And that's the first letter. God,
has anybody
is
got
it 12 by 12? This is really I'm going to be irritated by this, I know I am. Everyday. I can't remember an everyday paper pad. 12 by 12, Johnny.
Stop trying to think of the paper and just do it as an anagram. Just do it as an anagram.
I'm looking at this anagram, but all I keep seeing is corniest. That's all I keep seeing. Corniest, Hable corniest. Oh my God. This is really hard. Right. Oh! I've got it. Wait a minute, have I?
Got it.
Yeah. Got it.
Got it. Literally, haven't got a clue on the paper pad, but I just did.
Everyday celebrations. Yes. Oh my God.
Well, I literally did it as an anagram. No clue about the paper pad.
I do know that one. It's the balloons and the. Oh my God! I think I've used it today.
Have you got it right?
I've got it in one of my demos.
So that is 5-4.
I've got a right sweat on.
Oh. That was hard, wasn't it?
That were a lot harder than I thought. I actually.
We have got a second round of that, and we're going to have a look at our animals with attitude. So this is a fabulous collection. I remember our Craig launching this. We sold out of our launch day stock of this on the launch show because it just went Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. See, what you're going to get is you're going to get 8 different animals, and they are gorgeous. And you're getting more than one of each animal. So you've got your giraffe, you've got your pandas, you've got your sloth. We'll have a look. Oh, shall I find the board? Why am I trying to remember when I've got the board? I'm trying to remember them all. There we go. I've got the board. I've got that round. That round has just floored me.
It's that paper pad, isn't it? It's just taxed us brains.
Right. So we've got, first of all, we've got our panda, and I love these. Look at these stamps. They are absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got the stamps that go with them. And some of the stamps are relevant to the animals, and some of the stamps are lovely generic ones. So you've got your panda. You've got your zebras. Look at him. I love the cool dude with the glasses on. He is amazing. And look, you know, if you've got apertures, you could have them coming out of the apertures. You could, you know, you can have them sort of have a couple. You know, these are going to go for your males, your females, your valentines. They're going to, you know, you're going to be able to do all occasions with these. Look at the giraffe. He's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant ones. Again, you know, reach for the sky, you know, lovely ones. Be brave, stick your neck out. How, you know, fantastic. Really good life-affirming sentiments with these. You've got your elephant. Again, you can see straight away anniversaries, weddings and Valentine's with those. Again, live your best life. Who doesn't want to say that? Now, the great thing is some of these sentiments will cross over between the animals as well. We've got the sloth. I mean, who doesn't have a sloth in their family? We can all think of somebody with sloth-like characteristics. We've got our camels. Now, you see, I always say this would be fantastic. I would love to do a card for my husband with this, because for our 20th wedding anniversary, we went to Morocco and we went camel riding. It was really good fun. My camel was really well behaved. My husband's camel kept walking into the bushes to knock the flies off it. And he didn't have such a good camel. You've got your flamingos. And you've also got your llamas. I mean, llamas are so popular at the moment, aren't they? Now, you're going to get all 8 sets of those for this amazing price. We're going to give you a 25% discount today. So I'm pretty certain it's the same price as at launch. So you're going to get these for £29.94 or $41.70. But again, the platinum price is going to knock you another 20% off, giving you £23.95 or $33.36. So it's not going to take much more to get you above that $40 euro or pounds mark at all. So have you got some samples and then show us what we can do with these?
Because honestly, this, I mean, I have said, and I will stand by what I say, this is my favourite stamp collection that we've done to date. It's just such good fun. There's such a really lovely feel about it, a comical feel about it, but a really great one. And I believe before Fiona left last year, Fiona had a hand in this particular product launch, and she absolutely, I can see, because it's so Fiona, it really is. But absolutely fabulous stamps and perfect for colouring with any medium that we do here at Spectrum Noir. And not only that, across any age. So it could be for a little child, it could be for a teenager, it could be for man, for woman, for older people, older generations. It's going to be one of those stamp sets that goes across the board, across the generations, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to start with I adore the giraffes. They are my absolute
lovely, aren't they?
I love them. With his little sunglasses on there, he's a right little cool dude, isn't he? And really good fun, because they've got lovely sentiments with them as well. I absolutely love the sloths, I'm not going to lie, just absolutely love them. They're just such fun characters. The zebras, again, really beautiful. I'm trying to work, yeah, that's it, that's the right way around. There we go, a beautiful zebra there. Again, really good fun. Lots of colouring opportunities with this. Gotta love this one. Party time. Drink, dance, sleep, repeat.
I know.
It's
just amazing, isn't it?
I did that one for my sister. I got one for her birthday, absolutely, because it's definitely her. But look at the lovely elephant there, those zebras again. Possibly one of my favourite cards that our design team, we've got a fabulous design team, but I absolutely love this one. Really simple, really easy.
Gorgeous just background papers, aren't they lovely?
Absolutely fabulous. I think Craig did something similar with some wrapping paper, on some craft wrapping paper. It looked absolutely stunning. You've got your flamingos, and then of course your
What are they?
Camels. I'm going to call them a Karamak. I'm fancying a bit of chocolate. Karamak just came into my head. Karamak.
I am thinking it's getting close to lunchtime.
Camel. Honestly, these are really, really good fun and so easy. And I'm going to do some, but I am going to use another one of my favourites, which is the, and I bet you thought she'll use giraffes. No, I'm saving that for later. Saving it for later. Okay. Yeah, for masterclass. I'm going to use my second favourite, the llamas.
No, it's not a llama. That's definitely not a llama.
It's a sloth.
It's a sloth.
It's a sloth. You'll have to excuse me. I haven't had enough coffee just yet. I haven't. And it's been a very long week, can I just say? It's been a very long week. I feel like I need another holiday. I feel like doing a Debbie or a Craig. You know, they've had a holiday and they've gone away. They've gone away again. Debbie's, I think she's just finishing in Cornwall. Yep. Although, have you seen what she's coming up with?
What's she got?
Have you seen it launch next week?
No. What's she got?
Have you not seen what she's got?
Oh, the sunflowers. Yes.
She goes away, she goes to Cape Verde, she comes back for a couple of days, she's off again down Cornwall, she comes back to a stonker of a collection that I know you're going to absolutely love. We did a little sneaky peek, didn't we, on Tuesday, producer Johnny? Yeah, I wanted to pinch the collection. And yes, she's got it. I think she's got it up here and down at Hobby Maker as well.
Oh, has she?
Yeah, I think she's got Monday at Hobby Maker and then Tuesday here. I think. I might have got it the wrong way around, actually, that. But just keep your eyes peeled on social media because I'm pretty sure she'll be telling us all about it. Oh, look at these. Look at this one. I mean, this is, again, male, female, teenagers, kids. Just absolutely fabulous. I love him swinging in. Look at him swinging on that tree with his... now, what do you think he's drinking? Cup of coffee? What do you think he's having?
This morning we need it. We need that, don't we?
I do. Definitely. Something strong today. So I'm just going to pop those down onto there.
Lynn Harvey says somebody needs to get Debbie another coffee.
Yeah, but do you know what? What's producer Johnny twittering in our ear? A sloth?
It's a sloth drinking slow gin.
What is he like? Good, you know, honestly, Johnny, you've been hanging around Ben too long. Been around to Ben too long. And I do
apparently they're writing a dad joke book and somebody's already promised to buy. They are. Yeah, the crafters want to buy them. My husband bottled our slow gin on Saturday and apparently it didn't all fit in the bottle, so I had to drink some.
Everybody's into gin at minute, can I just say? I know it's Leanne's favourite tipple, but I'm not a lover of gin.
Aren't you?
Although, I tell a big fib, because when I was on the boat, feels like a lifetime ago, but I was on the boat, I had a Parma Violet gin.
Oh, no.
Oh, it was delicious. No, don't pull that face. Honestly, I love Parma Violets, but don't pull that face. Honestly, it was delicious.
Was it?
And I had it with lemonade. Don't say that. In fact, if Leanne's watching, 1,000 apologies, because she doesn't like flavoured gins. It's just good old-fashioned gin. That's my dad's same. But I had Parma Violet gin with lemonade. Oh, honestly, delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Kimberly says, what's a stonker?
Right, so in my Yorkshire terms, and how I say, because it's a stonking good deal, it means it's fabulous. It means you can't miss it. It means you've got to tune in because it's brilliant. It's fabulous. It's huge. Thank you, Corrine. Thank you. It's huge. It's a really big collection. And perhaps I could have chosen a better word there. But that's how I say it.
You were animated about it, and when you're animated about it, sometimes it just we all do it. Our natural dialect comes out.
Yes. Absolutely, it does. That's a really good way of describing it as well. And I am so excited. When I say green with envy doesn't even cover it. I haven't got any shows with it. And so, do you know what, Corrine? I don't think it's going to hang around a lot.
No.
So I genuinely mean it. If you love that collection, I'm going to tell you now, you need to tune in. And I think it'll be in the morning first, won't it? It'll be kick-starting in the... Yeah, I thought so. It'll be kick-starting there on the wake-up call. Tuesday, did you say, Johnny? Yep, Tuesday. So you need to tune in because, honestly, that is going to fly. It's absolutely beautiful. Now look at those two little characters. That's only two of them. And you've got all of these sentiments as well. And a nice little play on words too, Corrine. So you've got let's hang out.
Yeah.
Love that one. I'm lazy but happy. That would definitely be this one. Definitely him there. Sloth life. I love you a sloth. Isn't that lovely? I love that one. Sloth mode on.
But then they've got the happy birthday, which is quite generic as well. So
yeah.
it's brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant. And then we're going to do a spot of colour. I'll just do a little bit of colour. I'm not going to colour all of them in, but I'm just going to bring in, I think I might do him swinging in this little tree there. I wish I could get me... Wait a minute, slay that down.
Mary.
I wish I could climb trees and swing my legs round them like that, because I would love to be able to climb trees. Did you ever climb trees when you were younger, Corrine?
Not very well.
We tried.
We had a fir tree in my granny's garden that we used to climb. Now, my cousins would always go for like 4, 5, 6 branches higher than me. I was sort of like, you know, 6 branches up, but then my cousin Mark was...
I was always scared I was going to fall out.
Yeah.
I think so. I never did the teeth back in. Jake, coffee. Tree climbing. I never was very good. My sister, daredevil.
Now, you see, I had issues with trees. I mean,
wait a minute. Issues with trees?
I went on a rope swing and got stuck out the middle, and somebody tried to pull me back in. And
you went on a what swing?
Rope swing.
What's a road swing?
Rope.
Oh, a rope swing.
You know, attached to a tree.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
And it stopped out over the low bit, so somebody had to grab me back and grab my dress, and my dress came back, and I stayed out in the middle. Yeah, I have issues with dresses, and I have issues with trees.
We've gathered that, Corrine. We've gathered that one.
Yeah. I remember it was like a house coat style, and they grabbed my dress, and the dress like that.
Oh, bless you.
And I stayed on the road swing out in the middle.
So you have to traumatise anybody. That'd put me off swings for life. It would put me off swings for life.
We've had a lot of comments about your top today.
Oh, it's a dress.
Your dress, yes.
It's a dress, yeah. So yeah, it's me. Look, me very raw. I'm gonna be careful what I do this time, because I did that the other day and literally nearly flashed everything. But it's a dress. It's it's a very, I call them my nice comfy dresses. I feel nice and comfy. Plus, it's very warm. Yeah. Oh, it was when I set off. Can I just tell you, the further I got up north, the greyer the clouds came down. I'm like, what's going off here? But thank you very much. Yes, it's. I love colour. I'm a very colourful person.
We've had a question saying, how wide are the stamps? I wonder if they can be used with the punch to make cute bookmarks. Now, I think it depends on which...
So this is a good question, so let me grab my ruler.
So if you were going like, if I'm looking at like the zebra's face, the one where it's just the zebra with the glasses on, you could use those. And the drafts would look amazing on the bookmarks.
Absolutely.
And a couple of the elephants, but then like the elephants in the heart, maybe not. So I think if you pick it out carefully, then I mean, the flamingos would go on, and maybe some of the llamas on the 2.5-inch wide ones.
Well, I've got this one to show you. So can you see? These will fit on. So on that largest tag, so whoever came up with that idea, who was that asked that question?
That was Linda Armstead.
Linda? Absolutely, look, they will fit beautifully on there. And I think you'll get away with, let's test another couple, because it's good to ask these things. That's what we're here for.
Getting your collections. We don't want collections that don't work together, do we?
Exactly. The zebra will definitely fit onto there.
Oh, gosh, yes.
The panda most definitely will. Yep, the pandas will fit onto there.
So
llamas,
it's about using
I think the answer to that
tag.
is an absolute resounding yes.
Yeah.
All of them will fit onto there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. So thank you for asking that question. But it will have to be the largest one, I think. I think on the next size down, you're going to get a... Oh, actually, you might just get it on, but it'll be a bit of a tight fit. So, yeah, absolutely going to fit on that largest punch. So thank you for asking that question. That's really, you know, I'm glad you asked that, because I probably wouldn't have thought to have even questioned that unless I was using the punch with them.
Anne from Twin Cities says, fussy cutting and colouring are not my best skills, so I stamp the llama on craft card and just use black for the accents. Perfect.
Oh.
You know, there are lots of... I mean, we do the colouring to show you that you can be doing that, but you don't have to. You know, there are lots and lots of ways that you can keep these just in monochrome. I mean, again, the panda and the zebras, you know, you're just going to be able to just do them in black and white. The elephants, just put on those little accents in the colour. And like Anne said, the llamas, again, are going to look brilliant, just in the craft card like that. So, you know, you don't have to be an expert at colouring to be able to use these.
Exactly. Now, that's a good point. That is really a good point. Don't forget, we do have lots of shows where you... And if you've been following, if you know, the Academy of Colour, there's lots of tuition. We've got lots of tuition online as well with colouring. So if you're not, you know, if you're not feeling, you know, just I always say practice as well, but I love the point there that you can actually do lots of other things with these without the use of, you know, having to colour. And what about the other mediums? What about watercolours? They would look lovely on these, because watercolour is very forgiving and very easy to achieve lots of good results.
Or make just a splashy watercolour background and stamp them in black over the top.
Perfect. Brilliant. Yeah, honestly.
Stamp them in white and do a resist over the top.
Yeah, perfect.
You know, you don't have to do colouring. You can come up with some brilliant effects if you want to.
Absolutely. Now, like I said, I could sit here and colour him to my heart's content, but I'm always conscious, and I've got some more things we need to show, plus we've got another round to get in there. So I'm just going to put these back for now, but that was just playing with the earth brown blend in the lightest tone first, with the dark accentuating where the shadow would be, which would definitely be underneath his bum where he's swinging there, and then going back in with the medium and then going over back with that light again. It's very easy to achieve, but again, I do appreciate that it's not for everyone colouring. But what you do is take your little scissors and snip it, well, little scissors, big scissors, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, snip them out, because I've done that with this one. With me floating sloth, I've actually stamped him onto a nesting die, one of my nesting dies with this one. So I've cut him out and snipped him out, so because the way I'm going to put my card together is I've used our nesting dies to create a little bit of an aperture card. So I always do this, Corrine, I always tell people when I'm doing it at home, when I'm practicing, but obviously I don't want to spend all the time doing that on this show, but I always layer my papers up, then line my die over, and then cut it all together at the same time, so it lines it up, makes it so much easier. Because I've done in the past, Corrine, I don't know about yourself, but I've cut my aperture out of my card blank and then tried to match up my paper. It don't work. No. It just doesn't work for me. So
the only way you can do that is cut a larger aperture out of the card blank and a smaller aperture out of the top, and just hope that they line up.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas if you do it all together, you know, and you'll have seen me do it a few times. If you haven't, we've got loads of shows where you can go back and watch those shows. Yeah. But it's just, I just try to make crafting easy for myself. I've spent many a time getting my knickers in a twist about silly things with cardstock, and then thinking at the end of the day, but it's just exactly that. It's a bit of cardstock. Now, if you wonder where I've got these papers from, I can tell you where these papers are from.
Go on then.
A Year of Craft.
Remember that
so
one?
they're from our Year of
Could
Craft.
that be coming at Year of Craft?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to remember that one. I don't need it, but I'm going to remember that one.
Yeah, it's one of the Year of Craft ones. Now, if you're going to ask me which Year of Craft,
oh, is it different?
There's different, yeah, because we have different themes with the Year of Craft, didn't we?
I had a lot of sympathy with that game. Lots of people were saying, looks like you're all getting it, and she couldn't spell that. Nina said she couldn't spell it if she tried. I'm not sure which one it was. Then Debbie was saying, so much fun, go ladies. Sandra got them all. Lauren Miller says, this game makes me want to flip through all my paper pads. Yes, exactly. Sarah Kay says, poor Corrine, this is hard if you're relatively new. It was really hard for me.
Yeah, and I felt for you on that one. You did really well.
I learn on my pads as I need them.
Yes.
So if it's a collection that's gone, there's no point me. Well, I'd never see it, and they wouldn't be giving it to me, you know. But never mind, we had fun.
And you did really well. You did really, really well.
Thank you.
A big, honestly, I think you deserve that win there, just you know, because you did so well at knowing them.
You're too kind.
No, honestly, I genuinely mean that. I know what it was like when I played that cocktail game. Honestly, I sulked for days. Oh. I sulked for days because it's not craft related. I don't know any cocktails because I don't drink. Well, I do, but not cocktails. A bit too pricey for me.
That's really nice to put that frame on. It really tidies it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is just using our nesting dies and two of them close together. So the larger one, and again, when you're using your nesting dies, it's the next size up that you're going to use to create that lovely frame.
Yeah.
And it just gives it a really lovely feature. But I love the colours of this one. I did try and keep this one slightly masculine in the terms of like your colourways, because it's not very. When you look at this, you don't think girly.
No.
So I did want to try and do that, but I'm going to have this one sat on the inside. So it looks like can you see now when you open it up? So it looks like it matches and flows right through there. And to do that, Corrine, I always use all-purpose glue for this. Because if I was to put the foam pads down or red liner tape, I won't be able to shift it. I won't be able to move it. So I'm just going to position it before I stick it right down. Position it into place so I've got it so the aperture is perfect. So now I know that when it opens up, it's going to flow through lovely. And then I can...
That moved really easily, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm just going to add my little sloth on the front. And then, of course, using the nesting dies again, excuse me, I've used the Let's Hang Out because I love the idea of this running through there.
Do you know what I think for me makes that work is the fact that the paper is very geometric in sort of rectangles, and then you've used circular shapes. And I think for me that's what makes it work, because you could have tried to have done rectangular apertures, and, you know, but going with the circles with the rectangles.
Exactly.
Really.
This is something my daughter's been teaching me. My eldest daughter, she talks about patterns and she mixes stripes with spots or flowers with stripes, and I look at her and I think, and she looks amazing when she throws things together. I don't know, she's just so creative. And she said, don't be afraid of
I'm a very matchy person. Sometimes you've got to step out of your comfort zone, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Check out of your that's because I can hear producer Johnny Mere. Step out of your comfort zone, and have a play with them. But so I have kept it quite masculine-ish. Like you said, it's quite non-generic, but I love all of these stamps, and I think, like I said, they're going to work beautifully across the board, no matter what age you are with these gorgeous stamps. Obviously, we've got the masterclass coming up later on, which is why I kind of kept this in the masculine feel. But a lot of good fun, a real lot of good fun. And like you said, Corrine, just stepping out of your comfort zone there a little bit. I've mixed those papers and those circular ones for a reason, because I thought it looked really quite effective.
It does, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you like that, you can have the sloth, but you can have all 8 animals, and you can get those today for $29.94 or $41.70. And again, your platinum price is going to come right down as well. So if you want those, they're going to be brilliant. They're going to be brilliant for your masculine makes, but they're going to be brilliant all-round stamps rather. But don't forget those lovely, lovely sentiments. And again, they're going to fit on those tags if you buy the punch as well. So everything just comes together. Now, if you are getting, maybe you're going to get the tags and the stamps. Now, if I was to get the tags and the stamps, I'm going to go over my £40, aren't I? I'm going to, oh, yes, I am. I'm going to go nicely over. So don't forget your code, June5 off, and then you're going to get an extra £5 off your £40 dollars or euro spend. And if you're already platinum price, it's going to take you whatever you are, pounds, dollars or euros, off your platinum price. So I think it is a wonderful deal. So while you have a look at that, we're going to have a quick break, and then I think we might be coming back with another round of the game. Feel for me, coming back in a few minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
And welcome back. Right, they've told me it's time to do another round of the game. Take a deep breath. I'm remembering that one. What was it? Year of Craft. Right. So the score is, I'm just remembering them all the time. The score is 4-5. 5-4 if you want. To Debbie, to me, to 4. Because, well, I just don't know all my paper pads, do I? So we're going to do another 5 round, or another 5 clues. And we're going to see if I can pull it back and see whether I can win it for Facebook or whether Debbie's going to win it for YouTube. So, deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath and bracing myself. What's the next one?
I think we do have to what Charlotte said. All I keep seeing is Harching, not Go Nuts, Goth Nuts. What? And this is 2 words again, Charlotte. What are you laughing at?
So, we've got, let's just do my letters. So,
Who are these people that are getting it right straight away? Have you got one, Charlotte? I'm calling you now, because I can hear Charlotte in my ears. Is that what you're doing? Are you
I'm just literally doing.
I'm gonna have to pop it. I'm gonna pop it onto. Can I just pop it on? I'm gonna put it onto me board and try it that way.
Come here.
No, I've got it.
Can I have a clue, please?
You've worked with this, Corrine. I know you've worked with this one. We launched it last year.
Right.
It was a collection that we did. How can I put this and word this? So we did a collection that was around not a theme of birthdays and things like that, about something else when you want to give to somebody a bit of a hug, a bit of a. Is that a good clue? Is that a good clue?
A good hug.
It's a nice collection. We've still got this. It's absolutely a beautiful paper pad and one that I still use. In fact, No, I couldn't use it in today's because it was more of a masculine theme. But yeah, think about a collection that is not... It's about thinking about someone. That were a good clue, Johnny, weren't it? That were a good clue. I'm really nice, me, today. I've given 2 clues away now. And I actually... I think you'll get this one. You're very good if you can work this out. You'll be very good on countdown, Corrine. I can't work like that sometimes. I have to write it down, look at it, and then start deducting words away. That's how I look at it, but yeah. Did you think of me clue? When you think about someone? Think about someone?
Think about someone?
Yeah, about what you would send to someone. That's so nice. I'm in a generous mood today.
You are, aren't you?
I'm really, really quite competitive.
Oh, come on, come on.
Just keep looking at that first word. I would go with the first word. Don't go with me gothals. What I thought he said. Don't go with that one. Look at that first word.
Yeah.
And if I said the last 3 words, the last 3 letters, sorry, in that first word are in the right order, would that help?
Right.
Yeah? So just look at your first 3 words and mix them up and you'll get it. It'll come to you, I promise.
Oh!
Yay! I'm so nice.
You are! Oh! It came to me.
So caring thoughts. Caring thoughts. Think about someone.
Wow! Oh, the pressure! Corrine, you're doing a fabulous job together. Lauren Milligan, you can do it, Corrine. Oh. Everyone has got it right. Thank you. So we're 6-5. Oh, come on. Thank you, Debbie.
I'll be right upset now if you beat me. I'll be right upset. Bistro, be shift. Right, I'm going to write this down. Bistro.
Be shift.
Be shift.
Shift.
Shift. What do you think I said, producer Johnny? Bistro, be shift. Wait a minute.
Can
I ask, is this 3 letters? 3 words, sorry, 3 letters. Bistro, be shift. I'm going to say this slowly. I'm going to say it a bit slowly. Bistro. Is this pre-Corrine or after Corrine?
Oh,
I can't even think what it is. Let me just have a little look. Did he?
how many words is it? 3?
What?
All right.
What?
So basically, those 3 words.
Wait a minute. Can I just ask? Can I just ask then? Do you know the bistro B is that 1 word, and the shift the second word? 3 words.
Not B and E. Right. So the middle word is 2 letters, but not B and E.
Wait a minute. Right. I am literally now. Think of a word that's 2 letters in the middle. I thought it meant to be an anagram. Are you confusing me? And you said it was one of Craig's favourites. I'm gonna have to look at this because I think I need a bit of help now. Corrine, have you got any clues?
No, I've just wrote loads of two-letter words down in the middle.
2 letter words that's in the middle.
Those.
Wait a minute.
So we've got
can we just have a second?
Is and if. It.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So is it?
If or 2 can be
And
made out of those.
Is it from the first one or the second one? Oh, so it's not so it's not the bistro is a word mixed up, and B is right.
They've taken the whole. Apparently, Lillian is the first one.
Who is this? Who is this Lillian person? Lillian, come through to me. Come through to me now, and a little bit of that, because I'm.
I think I might have the middle name.
Oh. Wait a minute, let me work this out. Cross that off. Oh! No, I'm just going to show you. Don't look, but look what I've ended up with here. Just look what I've ended up with here.
They can't see.
I've got rid of two. So I think. Yeah, because you've just this was Craig's. In fact, you might have heard Joe talk about this paper pad. I think he said it's one of his favourites. Or have I thought of something else there?
Which Craig's favourite?
Let me just cross to... it is, yeah. I think it's this. Wait a minute, let me just make... I've got all my words off. That one. Yeah, no, I've got it, yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, Facebook. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I've got. I think. Yes, I think I've got it.
Facebook.
I'm going to have to rub out my little words there at the top though, because when I was cancelling my words out,
I can't. Yeah.
It spelled something completely bad.
I'm not going to get this one.
So it is best of British.
Oh,
I think.
No, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh my God,
it's
that
got
was a
London
tough one.
skyline and everything in. No, I didn't know that one.
Do you know why? When I looked at that, because you were talking about the bistro, B shift, I thought the three words. So that's why in my head I couldn't work it out. But yeah.
So thank
you,
you, Lauren,
one
for
of Craig's
supporting me.
favourite
Debbie
paper
said
pads.
that was hard. H-A-R-D, hard. And Kirsty says, Debbie, she's laughing at you. Right, so where are we? We've got three left. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can stand this for another three.
How many more have we got to do? Can I just have a bit of a breather?
Foam user.
I'm not to give any hints. Oh, of course, because I'm playing for YouTube. I'm being too nice, aren't I?
She is. She's too ahead.
I'm going to have to. I think I might.
Don't worry, YouTube, you've won. If you're watching on Facebook, jump across and start watching on YouTube, then you might be in a chance to win. So yes, you've done this one wrong.
What do you mean you've done it wrong, Charlotte?
Can we scrap that one?
I was going to scrap. What was it supposed to be?
There was a letter missing.
Can you tell us what it was supposed to be?
Farmhouse. There's no H.
Where's your H?
Farmhouse.
We'd have never got that. We'd have never got that in a month of Sundays. What are you like, Charlotte?
Oh.
So wait a minute, where are we now then in scoring? 7-5. All right, so I'm going to have to write it down. Download.
There's a lot of letters in it. So are those in the right group for the words?
Yes, that's what I was just going to ask.
Right. Something with two D's in.
I think I'm going to have to look which second one first. So wait a minute. Can I just check with you, Charlotte? Words are all in the right place.
Yeah.
Letters. So two separate words. And
It's
the download,
right, you know.
I've just got to ask because in my head I've got to get this right. So the download, that's the first word.
Yeah.
And the finders, the second word.
Yeah.
That's better. I can work with that now. I think. And this is a paper pad. A collection as well. Sometimes I look at this and I'm like, this is a tough one, this one.
That first one is because it's got no E in it.
Can we have a clue? It was a what?
Apparently
Nature's garden. I'm just going to write that down. Nature's garden. Right then, let me think. Now, what was that?
Can we have the first letter?
First letter. Yes, please. First letter's W. Oh, got it. Thank you, Charlotte. I've got it. Yeah. This is absolutely beautiful, this paper pad, can I just say. 12 by 12 and 6 by 6 we had this one in. Wait a minute. How far in front am I? Oops, sorry. How far in front? Two ahead.
Yeah, if I don't get this, you've won.
So if I helped you then, it goes down to the wire?
Yeah. You do. You've got what?
I'm not doing no tie breaks. No, I'm not
This
doing no
is just
tie
so
breaks.
hard.
My competitive side's coming out of me now. I'm not saying a thing. Johnny, I can hear you. That was a very good clue. Yes. Do you know what I would do? I would look at that second word. I wouldn't look at the first one because you probably have to do your little mathematicians in your head.
I'm trying to
look
do
at that
that,
second word, and it starts with the F. I'm giving you a clue. Look at that. I'm being too generous today. I am being too generous. I can almost hear them screaming at me with YouTube. I promise I'm in for the win. I'm in for the win. Have you got the second word, Corrine?
No. I'm no further.
So a WF.
An anagram. Anagrams are the worst ones for me.
I know. Charlotte knows how much I hate anagrams. I'm sure she did it on purpose. I bet she looked at schedule, saw Debbie were down, and she thought, right, I know what I'm doing. Anagram game. Although, to be fair, I think I'm doing okay. Am I doing next week? Am I here next week? Why? What's next week?
What? Oh, it's music.
Oh, God, no. Music at shows, I wouldn't have a clue. Is Joe on? It'll be Joe, right up Joe Street, but I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't think it is me, you know.
I cannot find any words in there.
Are we ready then?
Yeah.
YouTube will be happy. Woodland Friends.
Oh! No.
Have you not done it?
No.
It's beautiful, this one. Beautiful.
I just cannot do anagrams. Right, last one. I can't. Debbie, you've won. Yes. Oh my goodness me.
Oh dear Lord. Trouble is, I want to get me best score that I'd have ever done, because if Charlotte had put that H in, I probably would have got that one. But I've never had a full house, and I think
this will be a full house. You'll have 9 out of 9. Will you have no?
Is this? Oh no, I'm trying to think because I'm just checking again. That first word, Namutu. Namutu. Big whatever. Is that the two words in their configuration? Charlotte, has she gone lost? She gone lost? I've got lost. You've given Corrine a clue? Excuse me, I've been helping Corrine all the way through. Give us a clue. Oh. Thank you. That was a good clue, because I have been working with
Well
this
done
one.
to everybody that got it. Mary says, my brain is not functioning this morning. Mary, my brain never functions. Jenny says, I'm rubbish at this. I used this collection yesterday, still didn't get it.
Nay, yay! Is this right? Autumn
Yes, we've got it.
My personal best, my PB.
Your PB. I think that's right.
I could have got a
worst.
full house, Charlotte. I could have yeah, well, 9 out of 9, yeah, but you know what others are going to see it as? 9 out of 10.
No.
That's what the others are going to see. Me and you know,
Let's
don't we,
just go
Corrine?
100%. If you say you got 100%.
100%, that's the first. I've never had 100% before.
Well, I am so sorry, Facebook. That was really, really hard. Really hard. So, YouTube, Rachel is going to pick 5 winners. I'll read out the names in a little while once they're all picked. I'm looking at this. Kaz says, just goes to show how much of a nice person you are, Debbie.
Oh.
Even though this is a competition, you still help your opponent.
I felt for you though, Corrine, I'm not going to lie, I felt for you. I know how tough it is when you don't. I like I said, if you ever go back to that cocktail game, I think I got 1 right out of 10.
Don't worry about that.
I was the world's worst.
Right, just to remind you of this brilliant weekend saver bag that we have got on today. Here you are going to buy your 6 rocker blocks. You're going to get all 6 of your rocker blocks for that amazing price. I think you just have to look down at the platinum price down there at $15.98. Just for the rocker blocks, I think is an amazing, amazing price. So you're going to get all of those for that price, which is brilliant. But today, you're going to save a total of 70% because we are going to give you all of these stamps. These stamps that are worth, let me remind myself, £40 or $60 you're going to get for free. You're getting your fancy apron accessories, which is some amazing sentiments. You're going to get your celebration sentiments. Again, you get the words in the 2 fonts. You're going to get your busy camping accessories. I mean, We've had a 17-piece collection, a 20-piece collection there, a 14-piece collection there. You've got your 9-piece collection of your peony blooms, which is that gorgeous, gorgeous flower with the sentiments around there. You've got the beautiful lilies, which I do love that one as well. You've got your village textures. These are 7 different textures that are going to be fantastic for creating all your backgrounds. And remember, all of these stamps are going to fit on one or other of the 6 rocker blocks. Then your final one is a 26-piece collection of your happy summertime. I would have asked Johnny, how many stamps are we getting, Johnny? It's an awful lot. I could have done that if I had the time. It's a lot of stamps. I'll work it out while Debbie does the next demo. But if you buy your rocker blocks today for $19.98 or $27.98 in dollars, then you're going to get all of these stamps for free. Even if you've got some, maybe considering gifting the ones that you don't already have. What a fantastic little gift that would be. But again, I love how your gift, your free bit, is absolutely perfectly complementary to the bit you're buying. So it's no good saying, you know, if we'd have given you dies, that would have been silly with your rocker blocks. Everything works together. So it's just like a perfect craft bag all in one, which is the sort of thing that I would be looking at. But if you're going to order this, you're going to have to pop something else in your bag, because if you want to benefit from our extra £5 off, spend £40, euros or dollars and put in the code June5 off, then we're going to give you an extra £5 off your order. Remember, it's a one-time only use, so make sure you put in everything that you want to buy today, and then we're going to knock that £5, dollars or euros off your total bill. So what are we going to look at next? I can remember what we're going to remember. This is another cracking deal. This is your Gemini framed sentiment. Have I got the right one? Your frame stamp. Yeah. There we go. I was looking at the wrong sentiment. Yeah. Oh yes, because there's a stamp there. I was thinking, I was confused then because there was some stamps I didn't notice. So these are your framed sentiment stamp and die selection. And what you're effectively doing is you're buying 2 and you're getting the 3rd one for free. So you've got your hello, and it's in this lovely geometric frame. You've got your misused stamp. Now the great thing is they will cut into your cardstock or they will cut out of your cardstock depending on how you use them. So you've got 2 dies there. The first one cuts in and the second one cuts it out. But I also think you could snip the sentiment out really, really easily. Then you've got your thank you, and I love the shapes of these. And like I say, this is actually 2 dies here. You get your so much stamp. It's fallen off the bottom there, but you will get that, I promise. And then you'll get your with love. Again, cut it out or cut it in, and you've got forever and always in your stamps. So those are absolutely perfect. You're actually only paying for 2 of those at $15.98 or $19.90, and we're going to throw the 3rd one in for free. But platinum price, that's going to drop down to £12.78 or $15.92. Have you got a demo with this one, Debbie, please?
I have indeed. I was just going to show you a few samples before we do, because I love these frame sentiments. They are sentiments, and they're a sentiment. They've got a really lovely abstract kind of feel to them, and I like the idea that there's a little stamp on there that you can then customise to as well, or add on or take off. It's entirely up to you. And you can add these to absolutely anything. A lovely one that Debbie did here with this is just beautiful. It's lovely, a lovely embossing fold in the background with a sentiment taking centre stage, because these really will take centre stage. They're very, very clever how they've been worked, and also for lots of different styles of cards as well that you can create these with, because it does cut out as a solid, but you get the by coordinating the colours, you can then add an additional colour at the background to create some really lovely stunning effects. Love this one that is a lovely bottle tag, but again, just cutting the frame out and adding a little bit of extra dimension, that looks really effective.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a trick of the eye, because you're looking and then you've all they've done is popped one at the back, one at the front there, and then the main one taking centre stage again. But I just think that's really, really quite effective.
And with a little bit of a drop shadow behind the main one as well, really makes it pop.
Absolutely. And again, popping them onto all types of different things. This one I absolutely love, because although it's statement sentiments, you can use them for stencils. So you could put stencils behind there as well. You know, you could cut it out and then ink around the background as well. So really nice set of dies and stamps, very useful. And again, you can get very creative with it too. I'm going to keep it bare minimal simple again. I've taken two contrasting colours. I've gone for a dark blue and I've gone for a light blue and textured cardstock. So you'll find all of these, the 8x8, 12x12 textured cardstock all over the internet, all over the website, all over our website, okay. Yes, where we can coordinate those two. Now, the reason why you can do this, Corrine, is because it's split into two. Yep, it's not just the one. It's split into two. It enables you to create those different effects. So because I want a solid light blue background, I'm going to use that one. And let me hold that down with a bit of low tack tape when I can find what I've done with my low tack tape.
While you're doing that, can I just say the winners on YouTube today are Rachel Brown, Tina Bass, Kathy Crafter, Pammy and Jeanette Lily, I think that is. So yeah, you have all won. Do we contact them or do they have to contact us? So they need to email in prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk and we will, there you are, it's at the bottom. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com, sorry. You email into there and then we will be able to send you your equivalent, make sure that you get the £5, is it? £5?
Is it 10?
Is it 10? 10.
I think it's £10.
Oh, it's more than I thought.
Or $10 voucher, yeah.
Wow.
It's worth getting up Saturday mornings for.
Get doing that.
It is, yeah.
Get over £40, get your extra £5 up. Brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Right, Corrine, so well done to all you YouTubers, are we going to call you then?
They are you.
Yeah, I can call you YouTubers.
YouTubers, yes.
Yeah, YouTubers. Well done to all of you who've won today. You'll know when I'm here. It's not very often you get them.
Do you know what?
So it's nice.
Do you know what? I just Love to Craft says this is one of my favourite crafters TV shows. It's so much fun. There you go. We've made her smile today, just the two of us. There we are.
And that's what we're here to do. We're here to craft, we're here to inspire, we're here to give you great deals, but we're also here to give you some light-hearted entertainment as well. Because, I mean, we all bring our own personalities here. Yep. We're not all the same, we're all different. I know for some it's like, you know, some people love certain people more, and we get that, we understand that. But what we all do is we have that same passion. We are passionate about, I mean, like me and Debbie have often joked, cut us in half and you'll see purple blood running through our veins, because we genuinely are Crafters Companion through and through. Corrine's known me a long time. I have. And you've always said that, haven't you? And it's lovely that we've now got Corrine working here with us as well, in a very multi-talented way as well, because that side and this side.
I know.
Next to being doing Johnny's job.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think. I'll not be going to Johnny's job.
So it is lovely that you are loving these shows, and it really is. I like this show. It's been a nice change doing a Saturday morning show for a change. Good. Right, Corrine, I'm just going to show you now, and I'm going to do it. I'm deliberately going to do this in two parts, but I've chosen the darker one. But I wanted to talk about this. This is the outside frame that cuts out the solid. When you combine the two, that's when you get your lovely frame. But it's the cutting into factor. So for apertures, we know our Joe loves a good opportunity, as he says. I can almost feel him in there. But this one cuts just directly into the cardstock. So I'm just going to show you that, and then I'll add the outside frame to it as well. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop that on and run these through.
That'd be lovely then, putting it over some acetate to make a shaker card and things like that.
Yeah, cutting through your fronts of your cards, maybe having that then behind on the inside. Pretty similar to what I did with the sloth card. I'm just going to check nothing's moved under there, because I know what I'm like.
I know.
Yeah, I know what I'm like. Let me just make sure.
When you twist to that angle, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not a natural crafting angle. I bet your die cutter at home isn't at that angle to
and I've got mine on a spinner. Yeah.
Lazy
I know
Susan.
we did one. Mine's the other brand.
You're not going through. You've stopped. Oh! I could see your hand at the back and there was nothing coming through.
I didn't put it in.
Far enough.
Didn't pick it up. Oh, you ought to see me yesterday. Oh, on air. Oh, I had an incident.
Oh dear.
With a 3D embossing folder that I thought was a 2D embossing folder, because I didn't see it. And I had an incident where it literally shot out of the machine across the studio. like this, straight across. Sound effects, not quite like that, but it just literally shot out at my machine.
Because the pressure was just too much.
I don't know what on earth thought. I don't. This is because I talk and craft at home. I don't know about yourself, Corrine, but when I'm prepping for shows, at home I sit at the craft table. There's no one in the house.
Yeah.
I'm sat there. I'm doing my own thing. Maybe a bit of music on, or maybe a TV program that I'm catching up on. But I take my time, and I've got no one talking to me. I'm not having to talk to anybody when I'm crafting, so I can concentrate better. Trying to do like this is no easy feat, let me tell you. So I wasn't thinking, I did think it was a 2D embossing folder, completely misread that, and had a lovely little faux pas. And then we saw this little hand, Jimmy, you know Jimmy, don't you? Lovely Jimmy, helped me out, and he just fetched it up front at counter. Because he had to go and fetch it from across the other side at studio. Oh dear,
So you can create 3 different looks with this die
You
set, then, can you? You've got your background, you've got your cut in, and then you've got your cut out.
Exactly, and it just looks absolutely fabulous. So this is the bit that would create the opportunity, I'll call it. I almost feel like Joe's inside me then. But yeah, absolutely, that on its own will cut into it. But having the outside frame, and if I just remember where I put my outside frame, this now creates that lovely frame. And because I want that two-tone effect, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Could you hear some crackling in your ear then?
It just suddenly went all crackling. It was,
yes,
it wasn't me.
I just kind of thought, have we lost Charlotte and Johnny then for a second?
Yeah, we can hear them again. The crackling has gone.
Yeah. Crackling stopped now, that's okay. I was looking at you and I could see you fiddling with your back,
Talk back unit.
in the back of you. And I was just thinking, why can't I hear all this crackling? So yes, I'm glad normal service has resumed. But yeah, just line that up over the top. I tell you, I absolutely love, Leanne and the team with this one, I love the abstracty kind of
It's lovely,
frame.
isn't it? Something a little bit different, because we all do our circles or our hexagons and all the rest of it. So to have something that little bit different is really, really clever.
It really is. And then you made a good point about snipping out as well, because you can snip that out. So you could actually create, by taking that out, a lovely frame as well that would sit on the top. And then perhaps maybe you want to put one of your animals with attitude at the back of that. That'd look quite cool.
Yeah.
Again, it's all those different opportunities that you've got to be able to craft with, and that's what I love about these dies, making sure the sensors picked it up this time. But yeah, so and then I'm just going to layer these 2 on top of each other. But yeah, I just think it's a great set, and I've said this often when it comes to sentiments. Sentiments are essential.
They are.
When you are making cards.
Yeah.
Whether it be a stamp format or whether it be a die format, we all need them. They are what, you know, can be a focal part of your card, or what can be the finishing touch.
Yeah, because like this is probably going to be your focal part of your card, isn't it, when you do something like this? But yeah, you could just have them in background. Actually, that would look lovely. Cut it out lots of times, maybe in white. Yes. And put it onto white card and make it look like an embossed background. That would look pretty.
Oh, you could cut this out into like a multi-purpose cardstock, for instance, and then you could use that to then pop over some white cardstock and ink through it. And then you could ink through it and you'll get a completely different look as well. So that would look really nice as well. So, but again, all I'm just going to do is line it up on top of each other, so you can see now that lovely effect it creates, because you've got the outside frame and the inside frame there to be able to do that and to coordinate and mix and match whatever it is that you want to do. Perhaps have that with acetate, and then it looks completely different altogether. So what I'm just going to do now, and I am going to use my not all-purpose, I'm going to use my tacky glue that's been decanted into my little fine tip applicator. Producer Johnny, are they back in stock yet? Because the other day the fine tip applicators were out of stock. I just wanted to check.
Right.
I know that you can go on the website and you can pop in to be emailed. I do that with one of my favourite clothing brands when one of my favourites are out of stock.
Oh, they're back in stock now.
Fabulous.
So you get a set of 2, £2.49. That might be all you need to take you over that $40, euros, pounds mark, and then you get £5 off. So effectively, you'll get your applicators for free if that's what pushes you over that limit. So yeah, absolutely fantastic way. Remember that weekend saver bag? I love this. So Kirsty says she's buying this bag for the rocker blocks for her nieces. She's buying things to put a box together for Christmas presents for them and already has some stamps and stencils for them. What a lovely thing to do, getting people into crafting.
That is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. Now, there you go. That matches over there perfectly. Now, if you wanted to have a little play with those, that background that we showed you earlier, snip out your word, do it in a black contrasting card, and then add it to the back of it as well. Excuse me, I've got a tickle again. Do apologise.
Oh dear. No worries. But if you want these today, remember, it's as if you're buying 2 and getting the 3rd for free. So you're going to get all 3. So you get the thank you, the hello, and the with love, if I remember. With love is deemed as your free one. So you're also getting the stamps as well. And you're going to get them today for $15.98 or $19.90. So that is an absolutely fantastic deal. Are we all right? Deep breaths?
Yeah, I've just got another cold.
Oh.
I think it's with this English weather that we've been having. Which
I know, you put your summer dress on and then it goes freezing. So you put your winter jumpers on and then it's really hot, isn't it?
Plus, I don't know about anybody else having grandkids. You'll know this, Corrine. They pick up so many things because Sapphire's at nursery now. And obviously, when I've got some free time, I spend time with them. But they've always got some ailment or other, my grandkids.
And then they come and kiss you and hug you.
Oh, and we're not talking little kisses. We're talking big, sloppy, wet kisses. I swear. She just literally, because I don't see her often, and we're very close, me and my granddaughter. My grandson's getting there as well.
Yeah.
He's like, he just comes running up now like a little rugby tackle, and he runs up and throws his arm around me. But Sapphire's we've always been quite close, and she literally is all over me. She wouldn't leave me alone. I have to draw with her, colour with her. We have to play hide and seek. I have to get down on my hands and knees doing jigsaws with all sorts of things. But she will never leave. I get a kiss every couple of seconds from her.
Yeah.
Literally. And she's had a cold.
So now you've got
So now I've got it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never used to have this many ailments when she went at nursery. Never. Now she's got to nursery. Oh, my days. Cold after cold. They've had chicken. They've had all sorts, literally. So what I'm going to do with this one is, please excuse me if I start tickling. I'll let you know when I'm going to. But I'm going to make a TP card. I love TPs.
Oh, wow.
But I'm going with the small one because this is quite a small, and I say quite small. It's not that small. It's about just shy of about 3.7 inches in dimension. So I wanted to keep that quite small, my TP. Normally, if I'd have done a big one, it would look a little bit lost. So I've done 5 inches by 5 inches and cut this out 3 times, Corrine.
Yeah.
And then turned it onto the diagonal, so like a diamond shape,
Yeah.
and scored from the top point to the bottom point all the way down to create.
These are really clever.
I loved it, honestly. I never tire of making them, never. I just love the concept behind it. I think I love cards that have got a bit of dimension to them. I love fancy folds and things like that. I get really quite excited when I learn a new fancy fold and things like that. And this is our multi-purpose cardstock as well. Now then, is the multi-purpose cardstock back in stock?
Oh, just checking.
It was out of stock
the other day. Did it sell out the other day?
Yeah, so we're waiting for it to come back in. So I just wanted to check with you, producer Johnny, before we get carried away.
John's just checking while you do your mats and layers.
Yes, so I'm going to give you a little top tip how I do my mats and layers. So this is 5 inch by 5 inch.
Yeah.
So I'm with Craig in taking 1/4 of an inch off. I don't know yourself.
Exactly.
Are you the same? Yeah. So when I do that, my coordinating paper, and this paper is, I wrote it down today. This is from the Everyday Occasion paper pad, which is the 12 by 12 one, and I've just snipped it down. But I've cut it to 4 3/4, and then literally done exactly the same. Instead of a score line, taken my guillotine and chopped it in half to create my panels.
It's the easiest way, isn't it?
Easy way, make life easy for yourself. And now I know that will fit into my panel really easily, giving me that little tiny bit of a frame, which is what I'm after, and you can see that's the perfect result. The only difference that I've done with this is I've added one of my water reactive ink pads around the outside, and just given it a little distress around the edge using that. So to put this together, you can actually put all your panels on first, but I don't want to put them on all 6. So I'm going to do it in stages, but I'm going to put the main base together. So how I put mine together is I have my diagonal, and then I put these into the square so that the diagonal folds in.
All right.
And that's how I would put these together, and I'll just show you what I mean. So again, taking your 2 squares, and then this piece is the diamond shape, and that creates that lovely fold. I'd always stick down one at a time though, Corrine. I don't know about yourself.
Yeah,
but
don't
I
try and
stick
do
it
2
down.
together.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop it on with some wet glue. Now, if you want to give yourself, you could use red liner tape and things like that, but it can be quite tricky with red liner tape to get it positioned into place. So just for a little note to myself where I want my glue to be.
Yeah.
Don't want it to come down here.
No.
So I've just popped a couple of little pencil lines. You're not even going to notice it, but I'm going to put and I'm going to use all-purpose glue again. And the reason being is I get that wiggle time that I need to get it into position. And it's important you get it into position. It's important that you get those crease lines, those fold lines burnished really nice and crisp. Makes such a difference when you're putting this card together. But then I'm just going to pop that over, and then I'm going to turn it over and just have a quick peek to make sure that when it folds nice and flush.
Yeah.
And that's how I always look whenever I'm putting a concept card together. Before I actually commit, I'm going to make sure that that fold is nice and crisp. And it makes for such a difference when you are folding it together. It manipulates the cardstock into place. And then, of course, I'm going to give it a little burnish with my finger there for that glue to set. But it means now I've got that perfect fold accurate. And then I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. And again, you take that flat edge up to that fold. But I'm just going to mark it again just so I know where my glue is without it splurging everywhere, because I've done it once before where I covered the entirety, then realised I didn't need this bit.
And then you have to wait for it to dry before you dare fold it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it just gives you that little, it's just 2-second job, 2 seconds to get that into place. And then again, I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to push that in. I'm going to turn it around again just to check that is right up onto that fold line. And again, when I check it, it's now perfect. And again, I'm just going to reinforce those score lines, burnishing those score lines. Again, just to make sure everything is nice and crisp and makes a difference to get a really accurate, beautiful TP shape. So I've got all that together, and then I'm going to put my patterns on. And because I've kept it quite dotty, it's quite, a generic one, this one. But I found that there was colours in there that I thought would highlight this beautiful...
Yeah, you just pull them through.
And you could choose that with any. You could choose the pinks, or you could choose yellows and greens, and just something that contrasts. I always choose... And I don't know about yourself, Corrine, but I always choose my background paper first, then the colour themes.
Always say.
Do you do the same? Yeah.
Because you can find plain paper to match all your backgrounds, but you can't always find a background to match your plain paper.
Yeah, and that's something I learned quite early on when I was crafting.
Yeah.
Then making life again difficult for myself, and I didn't want to do that.
No,
you want to make crafting easy. You want to make it enjoyable.
Difficult.
Yeah. So I'm just going to stick all of those pieces on like so. And I'm going to leave these bottom 2 legs.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it nice and. Oh, dearie me! What on earth happened to the time, producer Johnny? I'm like me thinking I've got loads of time to explain everything, and then he's like,
No, we've got to do the vote yes as well.
My God, that happened. Oh yeah. Well, won't take 2 seconds.
Apparently Rachel's really good.
She is very good.
Oh, she's asking, are we doing a very quick demo of the show? Yes, Rachel, we are. We will be there.
She's probably panicking, but yeah, don't worry, we'll be fine. And if we run a couple of seconds over, it don't matter. No one's going to know. Will the producer, Johnny? Is that Charlotte? Oh, she'll notice Charlotte, we're quiet. Now, I've got all of my pieces on, and what I'm just going to do is add the hook and loop. And I call it hook and loop, but we do these in black and white. I've got mine, and they're self-adhesive hours as well. I always put mine together. I don't know about yourself, Corrine, but I put it together to make, again, easy for yourself when you're closing. So I'm going to look at that. I want it on this side. I'm going to put that down. So, is it like... Oh, I forgot to take my tape off, Debbie.
You're not taking the backing off?
I forgot to take the backing off. I'm getting a bit carried away with myself. Forgot to take my backing off.
It's okay.
I know, it's okay. You'll have to excuse me. So I'm going to... Right, hang on a minute. Pokey tool.
Is it not coming off the back?
Pokey tool. It won't come off. Let me just find my pokey tool. I don't know if I've got my pokey tool out today. I haven't. I wonder if I can't find it. Right, so let's get that backing paper off.
There we go. Just pop it off.
I've got my silly nails on. I keep saying I've got to get my new set on. I'm going on Monday.
Are you going Monday?
I am. I've just not had any time this week, so...
I was going to go Monday, but my car's going in to be serviced.
Oh, bless you.
There we go.
And then all I'm going to do now, and I've got my shape, you can see that lovely shape is, I'm just going to attach that to the front. I've got me, now then, there we go. We've got the so much, and I've got a little ribbon there as well. So
because so much comes with it as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to put some foam pads just onto the back, and I know I've got them because I've had them this morning. And then we'll do a very quick, she says, a very quick demo. I think we've only got a couple to choose from anyway because I did those tags. We're not going to put the tags in there.
We've got the sloth and the
yes, sloth and this because I didn't get to the other one, but we've got the masterclass coming up. And then I'm just going to put that on the front, that on one of the front legs.
Oh, perfect.
And then just finish that off with a little tiny bow, and I'll just pop a little bit of glue just onto the top.
There we go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Lovely little TP. So I'll bring them out so you can see them.
So it's a really easy 1 for your sloth, 2 for your TP. Quick. Rachel says she's ready. So please see which ones of those you would like. And Janet Robbins says, great instructions. I was learning a lot from that, about that. I thought TP cards, I've made one once, and it was must have done it quite a different way because it was not as simple to put together as that. That really did feel achievable, and that's what we want to do. Anyway, remember, if you want those sentiments, you're going to pay for 2 and get the third one free. So that's absolutely brilliant, and you're going to be able to, and I'm sure Debbie will show us another way to use those later. Now, while she was doing that, I did a quick total up, and you're going to be absolutely stunned when I tell you this. So if you buy the 2 packs of rocker blocks, which is going to give you 6 rocker blocks in total for $19.98 or $27.98. And remember, that's going to go down even more if you're a platinum member to $15.98 or $22.38. We are then going to give you 94 stamps. I counted them up. 94 stamps. It's £40 or $60 if I remember. That was right, yep. So for free. You're not going to pay for these. I'm going to quickly go through them, and then hopefully Rachel will be nearly ready. So you've got your garden party, you've got your lilies, you've got your peonies, you've got busy camping accessories. We're going through these very fast. You've got your celebration sentiments, your fancy apron accessories, and this one I really love, your village textures. So you've got a range. You've got ones you can colour, you've got sentiments, and you've got things that are going to make you the most amazing backgrounds. That's our super saver for the weekend that you're only going to be able to get while stocks last. So just while the count is just coming through, Debbie, what are we going to get? Sorry. You were there all the time. All the time. What are we going to get in the masterclass at 2 p.m, please?
So all the collections that we've just had on, I think we're going to have a tweak on them and play with them in a more masculine way. Ones that you could give to your loved ones of your, your male family members, or if you're making to sell for all the male people out there, which is not always easy. But sometimes just tweaking with a different colour palette, and you can use these sets that cross all generations. Excuse me, but we are concentrating on the males in our life, so it's all going to be using these collections but in a more manly, and I don't mean manly way, but you know what I mean, into a more masculine way for our lovely males in our life.
Okay, right. Well, it doesn't matter that you threw that one on the floor because the winner of Demo of the Day is Demo 1. Did you know?
It's a good job because it just fell off number 2.
So your sloth wins Demo of the show.
They are
Did I say
super
day?
cute.
Demo of the show. So absolutely brilliant. So please come back and join us. I promise we will try and be a professional all the way through this afternoon. So you've got another 2 hours of Debbie and myself, 2 till 4. That's 9 a.m. East Coast or 6 a.m. Pacific time. And we will be back, and it'll all be, as Debbie said, all about the masterclass and male-themed projects. Don't forget your weekend saver. That is on offer there. And don't forget your code that's only valid for this weekend, June 5 off. And that's going to get you an extra £5 off if you spend, or €5 if you spend over that £40 €5 mark. So I'm going to go off and have a quick bite of lunch, and I hope you can come back and join us in just over an hour. It's been a brilliant morning. I've had so much fun, even if it has taxed my brain quite a lot. So for an hour, I hope you can come back, and we'll see you for a brilliant masterclass shortly.